Hello everyone. I'm really sorry today I didn't do the 5 o'clock with the coach in the car. I've been teaching market analysis for Limited Wealth Company online on a webinar from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4. Tomorrow I have to do the same thing. And I only had one lesson, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, because she's got tests, so I had to help her to get ready. Hello, James. And she said she want to practice the maneuver, so we told this quiet, in the pub. We went to one of the pubs, to practice the maneuver. We stopped, we got in the position, and we are ready to turn, and I explained to her the point and everything, where she has to be. And this guy, he just came, he walked toward his car. You could tell his face was red. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Paul. Hi, Kelly. He ran toward his car and he jumped in his 4x4 and he reversed back on us so fast. My people started screaming in the car. I peeped the horn really loudly and I started screaming from the windows. He stopped. As soon as he touched my bumper, he stopped. He got out of the car and he started shouting at us, swearing at us, calling me dirty fucking Packy and all this stuff. And I just didn't know what to say in front of my people. I could just get out of the car and just beat him up. 1999, I won the Birmingham Championship in boxing. And I've been doing Wing Chun for God knows how long. I could just shred him to pieces. But I'm very proud of myself after this much years of working on myself to keep myself calm and not get angry. I waited for him to finish. He was swearing. He didn't even say thank you or apologize for. I just saved him. I could have just not picked the horn, wait for him to hit us because we were stationary. It was just behind his car. He wasn't in the car. He just walked toward the car. He saw us there. He jumped in the car, started reversing because he was going to go and get his disabled mom from the door from the pub. And you could tell he's drunk. He didn't even look around, just started reversing really fast. I never seen anybody reverse back this fast. And I peeped the horn. He stopped just as soon as he touched us. I didn't even say to him, you have to pay for a car. He's got a scratch still in front of the car. My people were screaming, and luckily I peeped the horn and he stopped. Otherwise, he would have hit us really badly. And he got out of the car. I said to him, mate, you just got to look around, before you start reversing. That's why you have to look around. And he started swearing at me, you dirty Packy and all this stuff. And I was thinking, first of all, I'm not from Pakistan, so, but still, maybe because of color of my skin or whatever, he called me dirty Packy or whatever, it doesn't matter, you're from Pakistan or you're from Italy or from Iran, from wherever you are, somebody is at wrong, they have to accept it's their responsibility. They are wrong, all he had to do was just apologize. But instead of apologizing, he just walked toward my car, started swearing. I could have get out of the car and just beat him up. It was so easy for me. He was more smaller than me. And I've been doing Wing Chun and martial art for God knows how long. I could just shred him to pieces. If this was 10 years ago, probably he would have been dead now. Because I couldn't control myself when I was angry. But now, after this much self-development, I'm working on myself and trying to control my anger and all this, I'm actually very proud of myself. Because in that moment, I just looked at him. I wait for him to calm down. Because this is a pattern of Crazy 8. You get angry, after a few seconds you're going to calm down, you're going to regret, and then you're going to go to depression, then you're going to get to anger. So that's exactly what he did. He was very angry, he started screaming and shouting and everything, and then started calm down, and then he walked back to his car. I just said to him, thank you very much. He walked back to us. He said, you fucking messing with me, you telling me thank you. I said, what do you want me to say? You're swearing at me in front of my people. There's a lady sitting here and you're swearing like this. What do you want me to do? I just said thank you, that's it, So, I don't know what else do you want me to say. So he got back in his car, and we just moved forward, and his mom came and got in the car, and then they started driving off. We got out of the pub, and he kept overtaking us from the right, just pulling in front of us, then going from the left, then signaling left, then pressing the brake in front of us. I said to my people, just park on the left-hand side, wait for him to finish, wait for him to go, because he's just looking for accident, and he's trying to do revenge. I don't know why. I just saved him by peeping the horn. I could have not peeped the horn and get a lot of money, get my car fixed, and also get injuries and whiplash and everything. But the thing is, I haven't been trained to cause accident. I've been trained to avoid accident. And I just saved somebody from having an accident. I saved a lot of money for him and for me. And instead of saying thank you, he is swearing at me. So I just don't know, you know. I could tell from his face, he's one of those people, he finds it very difficult to apologize. So, but there was no point for me to argue with him. He would not apologize in that moment. You know, I just had to let it go. And, you know, that's fine. You know, it's part of a job. You get swear at, you get showing finger at and everything. So, you know, no, David, the dash cam is just recording the front. He reversed on the left hand side toward us. I couldn't do anything. I didn't even have it on the film. He just reversed back from there, and the camera is recording just the front. And he recorded from, you know, he just reversed back on us from the left. I couldn't do anything about it, but I could get out of the car and beat him up. But I'm so proud of myself that I could control myself and not get out of the car, don't say anything, and I just said to him, thank you. And he got more pissed off because I said thank you to him. But you know what? That's the moment where I actually keep telling people, when somebody's trying to be angry at you and trying to give that present, you know, when somebody's angry and they're trying to give the anger to you, that's a present. They're trying to give you the anger present to you. Now, when you try to keep yourself calm and don't get in the conversation with the angry person, then you are refusing to accept that anger. You are refusing to accept that present. And guess what? When you don't accept that present, what's going to happen? He needs to keep that present. That means he needs to keep his anger to himself because he can't pass on that bad energy to me. You know? So what's going to happen now? He's going to go home. He's going to keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it. And he's going to waste more time in his life thinking, why did he say that? Why didn't I say something? Why didn't we fight? Why didn't he, you know, he could win the argument? To be honest, it feels like I lost the argument, but I'm actually a winner because I'm not upset. You know, I don't hold on to it, and I'm not going to be thinking about it because I actually forgave him in that moment, in that second. Instead of go home thinking about it and trying to, you know, find him and take his number plate and report him and keep going further. There is no point of going further with somebody like this. The best way to save time and live a happy life is to forgive somebody like this. There's no point. He's not paying me to educate him. I only educate people who they pay me. So if he's not paying me, why do I need to educate him? You know, that's what I said to my people. My people said, Ali, you could have get out of the car. You could have beat him up. You could have done this. I said, but he's not paying me. He said, what do you mean he's not paying you? I said, but he's not paying me to educate him. Why do I need to educate him about life and everything? So, yeah, you know, I'm very proud of that moment. That was a test for me to test myself to see if I can actually forgive somebody. And in that moment was very hard. Somebody swearing at me like this. You know, usually 10 years ago, I would have get out of the car, put him on the floor, start beating him up. I done that. You know, 3 guys, I beat them up really bad 10 years ago. All my hand and everything was full of blood. We had to go to the hospital. We had to go to the police station. And after that, counted as self-defense, and we came out. And I was very happy because I beat him up, you know. But this time, I realized 10 years I've been working on myself to control my anger and control my emotion and not get angry, you know. So I'm very proud of myself. I don't feel like a chicken, you know, in that moment, even though my people said you could have beat him up. Why didn't you? No, why do I want to beat him up? I have a bigger heart to forgive this person and just move forward. And the good thing is, because I didn't accept his anger present, then I don't have that on my shoulder. I'm not going to feel upset and, you know, sit down and week and thinking about it and wait for the police to come and knock my door and, you know, go through all this hassle of defending myself. So I'm actually very proud of my progress. You know, that shows I'm getting somewhere in my self-development to control my anger. But, you know, it's not nice. I just thought I'd make this video and, you know, maybe somebody watch and, you know, they are one of those people. It's not very nice. I actually saved you just now. Instead of saying, it would be nice if you would have said, thank you very much for peeping a horn so I don't hit you. Otherwise, you know, it would have cost him a lot of money. With that speed he reversed back on us, definitely the front of my car would have gone. You know? But hey ho, that's life. and I hope he forgive himself tonight so he can move on. Otherwise, he's gonna be upset the whole time, and he's gonna be thinking about it for weeks and weeks, and he's gonna be upset, and you know, he's just wasting his time. Because I forgive him straight away there and then, and that's it. You know, I feel very happy in my heart. See you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope this thing doesn't happen to you guys, because you guys are amazing. I love you.